This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. What a treat to be here in what is called the prettiest little stadium in America, home to the Georgia Southern Eagles in Statesboro. As we'll see, the winners of 7 straight, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock's with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Old Dominion's offense will have the football first. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked at the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Throws to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So Georgia Southern's offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Shakes off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able...
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Takes the easy completion. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I really don't understand the play call. Palmer, like 3rd and long, and they're not trusting their quarterback. Does this say something about their quarterback moving forward? We'll get to that as the game progresses. But, man, I just think you got to trust your quarterback, and you got to pass the football on 3rd and long.
He gets a block. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Davis looking to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. It's complete to the left. Turning it on. Smashes ahead. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. To the ground with the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles! They'll try to add another to their lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They're setting up the screen. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Georgia Southern is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Davis will throw. Makes the grab. Across the 25, he's got room. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's James. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. After that last completion, it's second down. Gonna look downfield again. Finds his big tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Monarchs are rolling down the field. Gonna run it. It's James. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, ODU.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. From the shotgun, the inside give. Past the first down marker and still running. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
To the ground. He's got it again. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Grabs it inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of under...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Monarchs with the 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got enough for the 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to adjust the pattern. Davis looking to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. No sign of the field goal team. They'll go for it on 4th and short from the 28. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. There he goes. Got enough space. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work. Looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's James. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Hauls it in. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to find the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They've relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Davis will throw. Wide out trying to get it in. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He's looking to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Number 86.
That's a huge play for the offense because it keeps this thing one possession. They're going to be receiving first in the third quarter, and if they can keep this thing moving, all of a sudden they may have the lead here very soon.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll run it from the gun. Running to Green. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Davis looking to pass. Quick strike complete. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's third and long. Fires on the move. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Ware. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to fire. Got his man on the outside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Georgia Southern in a hurry. On third down, he drops the throw. Looking down the middle. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Monarchs can really attack on this second and short. Off play action. Trying to get behind the defense. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Monarchs are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. And they can't make the connection on third down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any...
Makes the grab, past the marker. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Monarchs are marching down the field. Davis will throw. Caught in the backfield, it's James. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Monarchs are threatening in the red zone. They just keep firing. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Old Dominion! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, ODU. They looked finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. NC State delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the ACC. Trust me when I say the party is on in Raleigh. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to fire on second down. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 25. And the Eagles are in the hurry-up.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. The Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ware. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And they take it in for 6 more points. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have... the end of the third quarter. They They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Bought a little time, lets it go. Firing to the right, complete.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. The Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Davis looking to pass. Got a man. It's James. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
KYP, know your personnel. You got those big tight ends you can work on those 3rd and shorts. You don't have to have them run way down the field. Understand how to get to the sticks, get that 1st down. Nice job.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He's got it on the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in position to win.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And from this angle, I don't think he got the 1st down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that
big man has it. It's a 1st down and more.
Nice execution by the offense on 3rd down, understanding what they had to do to get the 1st down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
Trying to pound it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Monarchs! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Love the play call. Love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
This time it's complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man down the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. To the air on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime? Or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for two right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Davis will throw. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't.
Reels it in down the left side. Finds a seam. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Old Dominion. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
That makes the score Old Dominion 42, Georgia Southern 35.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And as he throws, got it in the middle, it's Ware. The offense gets the timeout, 12 ticks left on the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to throw on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, at this point of the game, the defense now is substituting their personnel. They've got their dime package in the game. There's a lot of DBs out there. They know this offense is going to have to throw the football to climb back in this game.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Here's a throw downfield late. It's incomplete, and they had a chance in the end zone, and he just couldn't come up with it, and that's going to do it. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to...